Hey everyone, this is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty. I am here with my very first impressions of the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. So I just picked this up. I ordered it from e.l.f. Spent a little bit of time on the site trying to figure out which shade might make sense. And I ended up picking the shade 7 Tan Deep because a lot of the products I get from e.l.f. are the Tan Deep products. So I said, well, we'll try it and see how it works. So on the packaging, e.l.f. says that you can use this product to create a sorry, because I have on contacts and not my glasses. So it's not the best vision. Create a sun-kissed sculpted beat with this pigment-packed liquid bronzer and contour. The lightweight and long-lasting formula blends out to a gorgeous natural finish. So for the directions, they're saying that you should dab 1 to 2 dots on the hollows of your cheeks, forehead, sides of nose, and jawline, and blend out using the liquid bronzer and contour duo brush. So let's see what this product is like. Alrighty. I like how compact the packaging is. That's one of the things I like about e.l.f. is their packaging doesn't take up too much room and it's pretty travel friendly. Nobody has opened this because I can't open it. Ugh. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see that product reveal. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what does it look like? 1 to 2 dots. Dots. Hopefully it's not too many dots. We'll see. Go under here because I usually do contour under my chin. And then they said the sides of I usually don't dot the side of my nose, but we'll do some baby dots. Baby dots. All right. And the only thing that I have on is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation in the shade 45. So let's see how she blends. Feels like it's drying down pretty quickly. You would have to make sure not to put too much on so that you don't make a mess on your face. I probably would have stuck with the 1 dot. I think I could have got away with 1 dot actually. That's a lot more coverage than what I thought looking at the product at first glance. So now I'm kind of stippling in place to make sure that I'm not over blending. So I'm going to stipple in place a little bit to see if I can have a little bit more control over where the product goes. Changing my application technique. Yeah, I think the stippling is the way to go, to stipple in a circular motion and then maybe kind of swipe with the, oops, that didn't work. And swipe with the clean side of the brush as you blend. So see, I'm kind of using the edges to soften it. And I don't really wear a very harsh contour, you know. So I like kind of like the concept of a wash of color. And this is really pigmented. I feel like I used too much product actually. I should have stuck with what the instructions said, 1 to 2. But I'll blend it out. I know how to make it work. But it's pretty. It's just kind of stepping back a little bit. You can see the contour, how it matches kind of the edges on my shoulders. And so 7 ended up being a good match for me. Like I said, considering that this Tan Deep range is the range I use to buy a lot for a lot of my e.l.f. products that I purchase. So I definitely use too much. So I'm gonna have to play cleanup a little bit, but I know how to play cleanup. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna get my foundation brush, which has a little bit of my foundation still on it, and then blend out the edges so that they're not so harsh. But yeah, this is definitely pretty pigmented, as they said. And you don't need a whole lot. I don't feel like I needed a whole lot to kind of get this to show up. See, I'm having to kind of go back and do a little bit of cleanup work on it. But it's kind of like a soft, natural, kind of a glowy, bronzy look, which is more my vibe. Let's see how this nose contour worked out. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm trying to think which side of my brush to use. This is the e.l.f. nose contour brush. I'm gonna use the fluffy side and see what happens. Let's pull down on one line. Yeah, so the baby dots here definitely kind of worked out. And I'll just kind of take this into my eye area a little bit. Okay, so I cleaned up my nose area a little bit. Like I said, it's a little challenging for me because I do naturally have dark marks there, so I have to fiddle with that area sometimes. But this is what we are kind of looking like on our first try of the Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour in the shade 7, which is Tan Deep, and it's just giving me a very soft kind of like warmth. I'm not really like a deep harsh contour. I like a soft, just kind of chiseled look to my face, especially since I have kind of like a baby face, so I usually kind of work with that. But when I try this again, I'm going to use a little bit less than what I did. But to only have on foundation and a little bit of the this product, the bronzer and contour, I really like how natural it looks. It was really easy to use, and it doesn't look have an excessive strong. You know, if you're the type of person who likes a lighter, softer, more natural foundation look, I think these drops, once you figure out how much you use on your face, will definitely be something that would be worth picking up. If you are in my shade range, try shade 7. If not, make sure that you kind of look to see, you know, what range you normally purchase in for e.l.f. and use that as a guide to pick out your shade. So I'm curious to see, did any of you out there try it yet? If so, I would love to hear what you thought about it. Leave me a comment. Take care. Bye.